Blessed morning. Blessed morning, guys. I just want to share a few words with you this morning. And it goes back to what my parents have taught me. Because our parents, for me personal, my mother have taught me a lot. She have taught me principle, she have taught me values, she have taught me to respect others, but she have instilled something not only in myself but in also in my other brothers and sisters also. She never have much to give to us. She never have um, all the things to give us, but she taught us. And what she have given to us, it's much more than having all those goodies and stuff that many other children will normally have. But for me personal, this morning I was coming to work. So I went into the supermarket and I went to pick up some plantain. Now I like my green plantain, but when I went in there, some of the plantain then wasn't looking too right. So you have there some like the Turner one, and they look much better than the green one. However, I took up a green one also, but I didn't want them green because I'm now eating mostly whole food. But some of the planting was puny, some was looking okay, and some was, feeble, or all time people used to say. However, I pick up three of them. I pick up a well green one that wasn't too big, and then I pick up two turn looking one, but they still hard. You'd call them green just the same, but they just have a little turn, but a little softer. You understand what I mean? So I took it to the cashier, and she began to cash. I said, how much for the plantain? And she said, the plantain is two different price. And I said, meaning, I said, but these three plantain is just the same as the green. I want to put them for ripe. They are green. And she said, oh, really? I thought once they turn color, then they would be different. I said, no. Normally the riper plantain and then the greener one. At the same time, I was trying to get it much cheaper by saying they're all green, honestly. So, not even realizing or taking the time to think that the one them that she was taking to be ripe, I would have get them for a more cheaper price. And then the greener one them would be more expensive. Little did I realize. So I said, but I would say these plantain are all green. And then at that point, she said, oh, because this one would be more expensive and this one would be more cheaper. And I said, okay. And she cashed them. And then I said to myself, so I get them for green planting. When actually it was much more turner on the riper side. And I just shook my head and I said, honesty is the best policy. And it just triggered something in my head and it take me back to where my mother would tell me, honesty is the best policy at all time. So whatever you do in life, try to be good and try to be honest. Because when you think you can bypass and maybe trick and trade somebody else, you only trick and trade yourself. And then I just smiling and laughing and I said, and I never think of it at first to say when she said one is both different price. I never asked the price or anything. I just assumed. And then right away I was wrong. So I ended up getting them for green plantain, which was much more expensive. And this is where I just said, let us share it this morning. Whatever we do in life, let us be honest because honesty is the best policy. And at times, not being, because sometimes if you take money from somebody or take something that doesn't belong to you, trust me, it's going to cost you more. because God have a way. Just like how time catch up on us, karma is like you rob somebody today a dollar that wasn't right, and by the time you so happen, it costs you more. Somewhere along the line, you're going to pay for it one way or another. Something is going to come up where you have to spend back that money. So it's better to be very honest. And remember, honesty is the best policy at all time. God bless you all. Have a blessed day. Love you, my beautiful people. Mwah. Hi guys, blessing. Pearl is well with you guys. How you all doing? No matter where it is today, guys. Leah is cooking up a storm today. I'm cooking up some pork chops, and I'm doing some sweet potato pork chop stew. I already wash off the meat, scald it off, and I cut it up. And now, guys, just saute it along with the season. I use some all-purpose season, some complete season, some black pepper, garlic, onion, and sweet pepper. So I'm just sauteing it, guys, right now. So after this, make sure to wash the meat with some vinegar and some lime. Boil it off before, get off those substance that is on it. Guys, if it is some things that come off of this meat, mighty Lord. So I clean it down. Now I'm going to pour a little water and let it start to steam down. The sweet potato won't be adding now. So guys, here are my sweet potato. I peel them, I cut them, and I put them into a little water because I don't want them to turn color. So when you put them in the water, it got to hold the color, the composure very well. So I just put it right there. And make sure, guys, to wash your meat. I already washed mine. I use the vinegar and I wash it down. And after washing it, I put it to boil, scald it off. Then I season it with a little garlic salt. I use a little browning, a little ground black pepper, a little complete season, and I do have a little all-purpose, so I just add it to it. So then I let it set for a while. Now I put it on the stove, I marinate it. I already have it saute, pour a little water in it already. And here I have me some allspice. These allspice I received it from home, so I just carry some with me. These are much stronger when you're boiling your sauce in your soup and cooking your meat. So I'm going to wash off a few, and the best way to get the best result out of it is to kind of take them out, put them in something and crush them, and that way you get a more flavor from it. You get more flavor. So I'm going to do just that, and then I'm going to cut up this big bad boy cabbage, and I'm going to steam it down with some mixed vegetable for side order. And I think I just do a little rice. So I also season my pot with some sweet pepper and onion, and I have used some thyme here that I go to add to my pot too. So here I have a little thyme. They're green and fresh. It smells so lovely. So I put some water in the pot, so it's now cooking down. So I'm doing some sweet potato pork chop stew, and that is what I'll be cooking for dinner, so don't go anywhere. Alright guys, I already washed this from there. You can see the water still on it, but I still got to do it another rinse. When I finish, cut it up. All these parts you're buying for what? I'll steam up some cabbage. Or is it all some pimento citron? You know that we Jamaican as culture, I don't know about now, but I know that in Jamaica, we don't use cotton board much, you know, we'll just go like this. Let I show you. As in Jamaica, we don't really use cotton board much, and I think I even enjoy doing it more like this, but, you know. Whatever you're putting on the table, make sure you're eating up your veggie. I drink mine, I love to drink my smoothie, and I put string bean. I put all different type of vegetable in it because I know that I rather to drink mine than eating it. But it doesn't matter once you take it in. Okay, guys? Piece. Fish. That cabbage is kind of like you full of spore. Hey! There's no perfect way of cutting it when I just go to steam it down. It's different. If I'm going to have it as a provision like a meat kind, then I cut it smaller. I'm just going to wash it now. I'm just washing my cabbage now. I pour in my sweet potatoes now, guys. I'm going to give the gravy body and a nice flavor of sweetness. Now I'm going to finish seasoning it because the meat is partway tender already. So I'm going to put in now my thyme and season it with some more onion, bouillon, and just cover it, let it finish cook. Here I put on the cabbage. I'm going to put in my mixed vegetables, season up with my onion and my sweet pepper, my garlic, and here I have already put in the complete season to it. You can free to put little olive oil, coconut oil, whatever oil you so desire. Here is a finishing touch of my sweet potato pork chop stew. Look at the gravy, thick. See, guys? And it just have this nice, sweet, natural taste. Delicious. Here's the side order right here. And here I have my barefoot rice right here. So this is a barefoot rice right here. It's a white rice.